So we are back on Hutan Pantoi. Yeah. Okay. I've put down three of these caravans. You know, the ones we can actually get inside. It's very messy down here today. So silos. You know the bulk storage shed over there. By conveyor belt and to the parsnips of that. And we are currently at 229. I'm going to leave that to do with this. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to leave it walking since I've started. Now I've said that it's stopped. So yeah, it's getting through it. I'm glad I'm not doing it with Bob. I've done about 20,000 each. I'll just hit the conveyor. So I'll leave that to do what it's doing. Hopefully Storm should manage to rejoin. So my main priority just now is checking stock. So let's check. Let's do it this way. So the sheep are okay. The chickens are reasonably okay. The water buffalo are reasonably okay. The Holsteins again are reasonably okay. The Anguses are okay. The Holsteins down at the robot farm. I'll take you down there. I'll show you what we've been doing down there. And again with pigs, you know, there are two new things that we've just added in the last 24 hours. So, right. So the robot cattle shed is down here. Let's jump into that. There we go. So I've deleted pretty much everything that was here, and I've put down two of these small sheds. We're going to be building another shed here. Liquid fertilizer, diesel. This is the GEA robot. Okay, so it's not the other one, it's the GEA. Bale shed storage, pallet, whatever, solid store, man of the cows. So happy days for that. They don't seem to be producing any milk at the minute. Come on, game save, hurry up. And we currently have around 500 of these little. We do have a store over there. We'd come up saying, sorry, nearly full, all that, and just keep him happy, along with another mod as well. It's well to work on, which can't even find. I'll get the flight mode enabled. No need for that in the game. Not every single fucking day. So, there's meant to be a collectible over here somewhere. And I see it in this direction. So, Yeah, thanks, Frank. Here. Bit of a surprise for you. Again, if you want to join tomorrow, you will in the bushes. So there should be one more on the road, there is. And then the other two are temple, that's the word. So I'm not sure what mods up install. There's one up this side and there's one up the other side. Is it slightly faster using flight mode? It's no wooden part here. Right, you could very easily. Oh, I literally would have walked past that. Right. To the other one. Just off the other track, I think. Now, to get the bits. I don't know whether you want to see it in the live streams. Us painstakingly. I'm going to take a guess and say it's going to. Yeah, I was going to say it's going to be in this cave. So yeah. I've meant to read that. So no doubt it's. Yeah. So no doubt it's basically saying, well done, you collected all. We want to see what they've formed made. So here they are here. So yeah, they form a circle here until all these don't ever come across a bridge. I don't know if I've actually sent it thingamabobbing. Being made, generating. Wee bit old. Yeah, just go to the bed. Let's, because I've slept, I've probably got quite a lot of stuff. It's doable. I'm going to go up and just check the sawmill, see what's happening up here. There's some stuff not. He doesn't really say anything now, and I've only spoken to him about twice.
Something interesting. Let's see. Well, did someone already tell you why we love black cats around here? Then someone really should. And have a plentiful harvest. When we were children, my brother found a small black kitten in the barn. He named it Peanut. She was the friendliest cat I've ever known, and while we had her, we all had unusual amounts of luck. One summer, Peanut followed my father to the orchard. Apparently, she was running around the apple trees wildly meowing. It was almost otherworldly. At night, the temperatures fell quite dramatically. But due to Peanut and Dad's foresight, the harvest was saved. But Peanut did it vigorously. Usually, he never made the podium during those competitions, but that day, he came in first place. Ran like never before, and never again. He even washed his feet twice a day so Peanut would do it again. Peanut was loudly meowing outside, and when we went to look for her, a beam from the roof collapsed right on top of the bales we were playing on. Our mother really gave us an earful afterward because we were playing in there. I really miss that cat. It is very weird we don't have any cats in town anymore. I wonder where they went. It seems like every cat followed Peanut into the cat dimension and just vanished. Well, I really gotta tend to the animals now. Let's chat another day.
Come on, dial up.
I thought wandering. Brand new and shiny is tempting. Want to keep a close eye on the way? Tempting. Want to keep a close eye on the way? So my requirements are a bit different from there. That I wouldn't have been able to afford at the time. Good deal when you see it can be just as rewarding as a brand. Actually, I've got a story for you that'll entertain you. Here's some advice on the basis of me being careless again. Put your bales in storage. Sure, you can leave them on the field for a while, but as you might have noticed, it can get quite stormy around here. Hail is raining down on us too once in a while. That's why you should check the weather report frequently. This old dude starts a farm and causes chaos with his big tractor. He's like me. Well, almost. He's successful. You know that show?
Yes, what the show is on about, but yeah. But let's say
Other farmers were running around doing stuff to prepare. I did not think very much of it. I don't own animals like Katie, and she brought their livestock to safety in an instant, hanging around under the open sky. Wasn't much left of him after the twister was done. Adding insult to injury, Joe walked by and just stared at me, shaking his head. He was holding some kind of massive wooden umbrella over his head. Did not care about the hail at all. And that was the day I learned that you should have enough storage options on your farm. And now, I'ma check the weather report. See ya.
pardon me. That's really annoying me now. That's better.
Sure.
Since I just polished one of my favorite ones, let me tell you that the plow is a farmer's partner in progress. Wouldn't you agree? Think about the significance of the plow as a tool. It revolutionized humanity, aerated, allow roots to find their way more easily. It allows you to use techniques like crop rotation, help fertility, soil health, and so on. A plow allows for new beginnings, lets you create and extend fields, and drive progress. It's like I just really love plows, kiddo. Visited your grandma, kiddo. And of the, what do they call it today? Origin story of our marriage. As you know, we came from very different families. Me from a long line of farmers, she from a wealthy real estate group of folks. What do you think our family's made of it?
I'm going to say the disapproved.
When her family arrived in town, people were skeptical, like people always are. Today, everyone would fear them buying all the land to build wind power plants as far as the eye can see. Back then, there were talks of massive steel mills and chemical manufacturing plants destroying everything in a 1,000-mile radius. Also, so-called gravel pit lakes were a problem. Even had one of those here in the region. After extracting gravel, companies frequently left a disrupted ecosystem. People expected more of that, but thankfully that didn't happen. Their family bought land, yes, and they built businesses in the area, providing jobs and stability. They even helped to undo one of those unsightful grandmother was just the usual tale of families not approving of a relationship, right? The only people who disapproved of us being together was us, at first, anyway. But you see, they were actually quite active in the community after picking it for their vacation spot. One day, they decided to commit themselves to the area, nourish it. And that's why your grandma and I ultimately met. And oh boy, did we clash the first time. I'm sorry, kiddo. Your old pop's gotta get some rest now. I'll continue the story another time, if that's peachy with you.
Get out of him today, then. I think Bane's now only with actually nothing else left to say.
What can I do for you?
It looks a bit like oh, him out of Thunderbolts. Oh. Yeah, I'm talking about the pub. Anyway. So we've got rid of the shed that was here and I've put down the bench. It kind of fits here better. And yeah. Still got the 4 horses. They are all going to need exercise. If they're standing still long enough, I can actually check. Before we do anything else, let's jump in the pickup and head down to just see what the conveyor are doing just now, which should So we've got plenty of work helps to finish doing this yet. Let's go at the 220 something. Is it 229,000? I'm going to say, okay. It's going to take a while. Please. So, what we'll do is we'll take these horses a bit of a gallop. Do the cows. You know what? We need more sport. Start to feel we need that. So let's jump. Well. What else say? That can stay there today. We will need to know how much. I don't know if that graph is going to the live stream, but so take the pepper back. I'll take the pepper back into the caravan. I'm just going to speed time up just to see whether or not this hole actually does left. So we'll actually see what we're doing. It's a waste of a day. How did this end in this game? going to do is save the game just now. Just going to. I had it on before. This it's helped a lot. Because the game allows you to do one click at a time, doesn't it? Yeah, it's just crap. Yeah, it's just crap. So bear with me. So bear with me. I've still got that crack going. I haven't had it for a while. This is the first time I've had it in this map. And I've had 50 hours, nearly 51 hours on this map. So yeah, I don't even know if you can actually hear me or not. Everything's went south. Pointing the shaders. Hey, right. Oh, okay. Okay, I've ended up in the North Star one. So it seems to be. Yeah, so I would say that's probably a wee bit better. Again, if it'll let me. This is the worst map for fog. I'll just save it before we go for break. I'm going to. But we can actually see what, apart from the fact that they actually pick up. God. God. really. No. Right, because of the crackling, I'm crackling to go away. So, if you have enjoyed the live stream so far, give it a like. If you want to share a link to any of the content here on the channel, feel free. And I will see you next time. I'm toying with the idea whether to do ETS2 tonight or not. Oh. I really don't know. I'll throw the outro up, guys. And who knows, I might be back, might not be. If I'm not back tonight, BTS2, it will be